Nick Aldis meets with Reigns and Heyman, and Reigns tells Heyman to leave. He admits that he had some good ideas, booking the triple threat and Styles against Sikoa, but it would have been even better had you run it by me first. Everything goes through me. Aldis says, and Reigns says, you need to understand that, just like Adam Pearce did. And now Aldis responds, you're trying to hurt my feelings, but I'm an executive. I don't have feelings. Boy, if that's not a line that I'm sure has been uttered in a handful of locker rooms in WWE over the years. He says, Adam Pearce is more of a middle management type. I'm the general manager. I'm the sharp end of the stick now. Sikoa is a big boy. He can take care of himself. He took care of Cena in a way that even you didn't. And I'm looking forward to this triple threat, and I'm looking forward to the winner facing you at the Rumble. I hope we can have much more productive dialogue in the future and that we really get to know one another. This was a great segment for Nick Aldis I really like the subtle digs at Adam Pearce. It's not like over the top, but it's like these little jabs that he takes at Pearce over time. And this was a segment where it's like Aldis is not the subservient to Roman Reigns, and boy is like the countdown clock on that. This guy's gonna have an in-ring run here in no time,
which is certainly like I think almost what it seems like they're trying to get you to look at, to crave at, like this feels like a direct build to Nick Aldis versus Roman Reigns, which I'm still not completely sure that we're getting, but just because it seems so out of left field and so unusual for the WWE, like to bring a guy from Billy Corgan's NWA into a direct program with Roman Reigns, I really just don't see it happening. Yet when you watch this segment, I don't know if you can come to any other conclusion. So Nick Aldis is yes, he's the typical pro wrestling GM. He's the guy who doesn't take shit from Roman Reigns. He's the guy who's going to, who's similarly sized to Roman Reigns, might even outsize Roman Reigns. I thought the body language here too was, meant to show that he was every bit as confident or more confident than Roman Reigns. And he's here to basically kind of call him out on his shit. And I guess in wrestling, you're naturally led to believe that this is the match that you're going to get, but I'm still not sure if that's the intent.
I just think down the road, I mean, they're just not going to keep him in this role forever. And this is not something you have to get to immediately, but it's just at some point, it just makes it like he's got too many tools beyond just being in the GM role forever.
I suppose so, but it's still very unusual to me that they would pluck Nick Aldis out from, among all the other free agents that are available, and they would put him in this sort of a prime role, when I think the word was that he was backstage to try to get an agenting job, and all of a sudden, being inserted.
That's what he was doing. Yeah. Like he was like doing a producing job. So, I mean, look, good for it. It's like, dude, the key is you get your foot in the door and you take whatever position you've got. And then, if you have the tools, just get in the door and like, listen, this guy might have got in on like doing a tryout as a producer. Look at MVP. Look at what that.
But MVP was never inserted into a feud with Roman Reigns.
No, but MVP was arguably like the mouthpiece for the top heel in the company, and he had come in for a Rumble cameo.
A mouthpiece, though, like what the unusual part of this is that this is potentially leading to a match with the biggest star in the entire industry, and that's just not something WWE does.